This is the Saeyang M3 Champion drill that we've been selling for the past 6 months, a year now, from the same company that manufactures the K38, the K35, the Combi Portable drill. Very good entry level drill. Someone who's worried about cost, about buying all their equipment to start with, whether they're a nail technician, they do manicures, pedicures, whether they're FHP, Chiropodist, mobile podiatrist, anything like that, it's absolutely ideal. I'll take you through the unit first, then the handpiece briefly, and then I'll just quickly go for the functions when it's on, especially with the foot pedal. So the unit first, nice clinical finish, high gloss sort of material, so it's easily wiped. On the front you've got a speed dial which goes from your 0 to 35,000 RPM is this unit, so a very fast unit. It's got 2.9 Newton centimeters of torque, which means it's got a lot of power at low speeds, and it's a 45 watt drill as well. On the side you've got 3 different ports and switches. This is your on and off switch, very handy actually. Some of the drills just click on and off here, which can often get knocked in bags and stuff, which isn't really good for the unit, so you know it's definitely off with a switch on the side. Got the motor port on the side again, which is very handy. A lot of them on the front, which is more liable to be knocked if you're coming in out towards the knob. And you've got your left and right button on the side as well for people using it with the left hand. This handpiece cradle here, very useful. Can be put on either side of the drill. Can be put here or can be put here, depending on whereabouts you're using it. It's got a burr stand in the top. It can hold 6 burrs. Again, very handy. A lot of people have separate burr stands. Very useful if need be. And on the back you got your switch, which is your F and H switch, which is your foot and hand switch. So if you're using it with just the handpiece only, have it in H. If you're using it with the foot pedal, you need to switch it to F. And the port there is for your foot pedal. A lot of people get these drills and it's already in F mode, and they try and turn them on, it's not working, they don't know why, they think it's faulty, but all it is it's just been switched to foot pedal mode, and it won't work at all in any way unless the foot pedal's switched in, which I'll show you how that works later on. So we'll put it in hand mode for now. That's the unit. It's got some rubber feet on the bottom, and overall it's a very solid unit. It's not going to go anywhere, but at the same time very portable. It's not too heavy, it's easily lifted up and down with one hand, so I'd argue perfect for clinic based, but also for travelling if you're getting around from visit to visit. The handpiece, top for the handpiece now, plugs into the side. Like I say, it's a 35,000 RPM handpiece is this one. It's a twist to click and open and close. The burr dead easy. Twist left to open, twist right to close. It's got a stainless steel nozzle at the top, which is obviously it won't rust because it's stainless steel. You can wipe this, you can wash it. The brushes are set in the back. It does come with a couple of brushes if you feel confident enough to change them. They come in here and here. To be honest, they very rarely go through the brushes. If you're using it 8 hours a day every day, yeah, they'll go through them quite quickly. But other than that, generally speaking, and even over the lifetime of the drill, as long as it's not very heavy duty use, they will last a very long time. Let's have the drill in action. Use it on the hand first. We'll switch the drill on. The green light will come on. As you turn the knob, it'll go from 0 to 35,000 RPM. If you want to switch from left to right, you can do so when it's in use, not a problem at all. But I imagine you'll be using one or the other from the off. The key thing with these drills, and a lot of the Saeyang drills, and any nail drill actually, is to look at the Newton centimeters of torque. This has got 2.9 Newton centimeters of torque, which basically means at low speeds it's very hard to stop the burr. That's on about 7,000 RPM at the moment. If I try and stop that, it's burning my fingers, it's very hard to stop. A lot of the Chinese copies, because believe it or not, Chinese companies copy these Saeyang drills. You'll see a lot of Chinese versions of these online. A lot of them have got very poor Newton centimeters of torque, because that's where the technology in the board comes from. And if you try and stop that, a lot of the Chinese ones are very easy to stop, and means they're less likely to fault and break over time. So yeah, nice and powerful at low speeds, which is what you want really. Not necessarily going to go on 35,000 all the time. With the foot pedal operation, it just acts as an on and off switch, so you plug the foot pedal in the back, flick it to the F, put on your required speed, you notice nothing's come on. As soon as you press that, it engages the motor. Just useful if you're using both hands. It's good to have that under your foot, and then you can just quickly on and off. No risk of putting it down when it's still being used and having to twist that. Not everybody likes foot pedal, but it's a good option there if need be. So yeah, that's about it really. Overall, very good drill coming out of South Korea. Over the years they've had very reputable brands, things like companies like Samsung, LG, all out of South Korea, and this Saeyang manufacturers are no exception at all. Brilliant to deal with, and very good manufacturers of these types of drills. They normally do dental drills as well, so they've got a good background, and yeah, something I would wholeheartedly recommend if someone's starting out. If you've got any comments or questions, put them in below this video. We'll also put links below the video to where you can buy this drill.